if we do have trade with other countries around the world, because they can produce goods, right, in certain contexts, in certain industries more effectively than we can, depending on the environmental context in that scenario, whether it's them producing it or whether it's specifically like they live in an environment or an area that's better for producing it.
Well, I mean, I apologize for my ignorance. I can only go off of the information that I've been given.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is definitely a light. I feel like not all, absolutely not all. But if we did bring more manufacturing to America, we would make our nation greater because it would, in long term, like have stable economy that we would bring more jobs.
We've had the worst year of job growth in the past 4 years since Trump got in
You are
office. Conditions for
absolutely
job
right.
growth have not
Absolutely right.
become better
I'm
off.
talking within
You're
like
talking about in the
50 years.
future. Yeah,
Yes.
but like that's not going to happen because the next president's going to get rid of these tariffs, right? If they were still executive based, but they're actually going to they're going to be gone even before Trump's out of office because Congress is going to have to vote on it within like 100 days or so.
Yeah, no, the tariffs thing is stupid. And we didn't get any of the like brought back money from that. That just went to the companies.
Okay.
Like none of us as people got that. I'm talking like infrastructure. If we could build infrastructure here, it would give more jobs and we'd have like overall probably less prices on stuff.
Well, I think the best way to build up infrastructure is specifically through the infrastructure bill that the Biden-Harris administration passed, the Inflation Reduction Act, which the Biden-Harris administration passed, the Chips and Science Act, which the Biden-Harris administration passed, which means investing into manufacturing in this country so that we can compete on a global stage rather than just cutting ourselves off from the global stage.
Oh, someone says ask her who pays tariffs. We like if I buy something, I pay that tariff. Yes, I know this. And then when tariffs were like deemed wrong, the company that I bought something from got reimbursed the tariffs. Like I understand that, I do. And I just feel if we brought I think long term Trump is good at he's going to bring us back to a white national America.
Do you want that?
Well, obviously I don't. But I think that's
So
his
then why do you
goal.
keep bringing that up? That's
Because
bad. You understand that his goals are
Yeah.
racist. Why do you support him?
So when I say, how do I? It's not white nationalism, okay? It's
You just said
America
they want to bring
first.
back a white Christian nation. That's quite literally white nationalism.
Yes, I understand. I do. It's the same with having like race traders, I guess is what they would be called. Like in ICE, you have a lot of Hispanic people that are getting paid well because they don't have like the means for jobs right now, and it gives them some form of security. They're now being deemed as like true Americans, right? And I feel that the people that are here and essentially race traders will be like accepted in this Make America Great.
I don't know what argument you're trying to make. You understand that like they literally are advocating, you just said, for a white Christian nation, meaning their incentive is to keep the population, right, a majority white. Okay, if you agree that their goals are racist, why do you still support them?
You're right. Thank you for your time.
Okay. I feel like they were trolling and just trying to get us to that point in the conversation for some reason. I guess. Dark Meridian, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not really sure. But let's get one more person on before we do get off for today, everybody. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Alrighty, let's get this last person up here for debates for today. If you want to support me, as always, Venmo, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, as well as the description of the YouTube. So as you can support me over YouTube Super Chat, as always, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
7.
Everybody, only send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 21.
Do you support Trump?
No, but my dad does, and I
Oh, if your dad's with you, send a guest request right back and I'll have that conversation with him. We are looking for some debates. I literally just heard no and I kicked you. I'm so sorry. Let's go on to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed in the TikTok screen, everybody. Alrighty, let's get this next person up here. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay, let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed on the TikTok screen. Again, everyone, we are just looking for some debates. I might just end up doing a Q&A for a little bit. Maybe that will be the move. Let's get this next person up here, though, real quick. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the TikTok screen. Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the TikTok screen. We're gonna try 3 more people. If I can't get someone, we'll just do a Q&A for the rest of the stream. That's gonna be the move, everybody. Alrighty. Alrighty, it's only send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the TikTok screen, everybody. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
Do you support Trump?
Yeah, one second.
What's your birth year?
2000.
What month?
October.
And how old are you?
20.
That is not good math. Let's go to the next individual. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
You and Dean want to come to the orgy?
Only send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed in the TikTok screen. We're just looking for some debates, everybody. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria listed on the TikTok screen. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay. We're going to try one more person. If I can't get someone up, we'll just do Q&A for the rest of today, everybody. That's what we'll do. Alrighty. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? Okay. Alrighty, everybody. Alright, one more. I'll try one more. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Okay, alrighty. Let's just call it for today, everybody. Now we'll be doing questions. You can ask me questions in the comment section or Venmo, PayPal, or YouTube Super Chat. I recommend Venmo, PayPal, or YouTube Super Chat. I'll definitely be able to get to those, but if you ask me in the comment section, I might be able to get to it, but I obviously can't say I 100% will. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me right now, everybody. Morgan, thank you so much for the clown. I appreciate it. Thank you. Dean has not started to go live yet, but we are just going to be chilling on here until he does. Only do send a guest request if you meet that criteria on the TikTok screen, everybody. We're just looking for some debates, everyone. Only do send a guest request. Wait, sorry, what the fuck? Only send a... Oh my god. Why am I doing that? Muscle memory. That's muscle memory for you. There you go, everybody. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section right now. Go ahead, or you can ask me over YouTube or Venmo or Super Chat. Trey, thank you for the $5. Thank you. She would have had all the power to tell Israel no. Literally, under Biden's administration, according to Blinken, they said no, right, when they said that they should have attacked Hezbollah. So that's definitely one thing. Peyton, thank you for the $1. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Did you see that Hunter Biden challenged Don Jr. and Eric Trump to a cage match? No, I didn't. That's actually so funny. As well as Edgar, thank you so much. I really appreciate the $5. Thank you very much I really appreciate it. Thank you for your thoughts on Kamala Harris announcing she's considering a run for president. I think she's going to be likely the top candidate. Allie, thank you so much for the $15. Thank you very much from the DNC. Jennifer, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Why do you always correct guests when saying Kamala's first name versus